Welcome wonders to Told You Wood Colors. My name is Jennifer and today I'm going to be sharing with you the Japanese books that I have added to my collection. And these books I had purchased off of a website called pomodoro.com. And they originally, I believe, had they still have an Etsy shop. But I noticed the difference between shipping from their Etsy shop to their website is extremely different. I think because of the way that Etsy calculates each item and adds shipping to every single item that way. So if you go to Pomodoro's website, it doesn't do that. I also created an Amazon Japan account and I added these same books to Amazon Japan, and it did end up coming out to be either like a tiny bit difference in cost. I think it was still cheaper to go with Pomodoro.com, and I would get the books a little bit slower, but I'd rather not pay as much for shipping. So Pomodoro.com, I'm going to put them across the screen and add a link below because I think it's just a really awesome place to get books. It was super easy to place my order. I did have to change the language, I believe, on the site. I think I did, so that I could see it in English and then purchase my books that way. And it was super quick and easy from that point on. So everything came in very, very nicely. He packaged them up very, very well. So this is the first book that I got. Now, I do have the titles translated only to what was shown on the Pomodoro website. So whatever they had the book listed as is what I translated it to, and I added that to my front of the book here. So Polar Bears Adventure Cruise by Yuki Shitori. I might be saying the names wrong, but I do as best as I can. So I did end up getting this book. I am just so blown away and excited by every single book that I got. It is completely incredible to have these. I have seen them a bunch of times on a couple different channels, and to actually have it in person is a very amazing experience. It's just the images are just so adorable and so cute and so fun to color. I'm very excited to get in here and add some color to the pages. So this goes through the polar bear's adventure, and it looks like he's packing up, getting ready to go, and off they go with his little friends here, the bunny and the little seagull, and find a fox, and they start playing, and then it just goes on throughout the story. I don't have any of it translated. I don't know if Jess from Coloring Bumblebee has this specifically translated, but I do know and I'm aware that she's very good at translating a lot of things. So usually I tend to go to her channel if I wanted a better understanding of something, because she does her homework for sure. So yeah, I just love these pages. I love the artwork. I love the double page spreads. I really do enjoy the fact that there are a lot of them. And then you have a few simpler pages like this, but it is mainly these nice scenes with the polar bear going on his adventures. And it looks like you have little chapters here. I think each chapter might be its own specific island, because in the back of the book it shows you his little journey that he goes on. And I love this Halloween town. He's so cute in his sheet, and they're all getting ready for this Halloween town land. And then they go towards the crystals in the cave, which might be one of the most intimidating things for me to color. It's probably got to be crystals, because I I don't know how to color crystals, so it'll be a good practice. And then he goes underwater. I know a lot of people were looking forward to coloring some of these pages for mermaid. I don't know if there are any mermaids though down under here, but it's very nice aquatic scenes. And then it's almost as if they go to like a cloud town. So they're up in the clouds with dragons and the moon, hot air balloons. And then here's the part where it shows you each of the islands that he's traveled to towards the end of the book. And then there is a bonus page, which is the front cover page at the back. And then it shows you the little thumbnails in the back of the pages. And I'm not sure if I'm going to track or not, whether I've colored it or not by like filling it in. I'm not sure how I want to do that, but yeah, it's a lovely book. Very impressive to say the least. So Polar Bears Adventure. And then the next book that I got is the Townscapes Animals Variety Goods Cakes, Flowers, Cooking, and 5 Bears coloring book. And how did I translate this? Townscapes and 5 Bears, because I wasn't writing that all out, and it's in English on the front. And then I have it is by Nakachiwaka. Like I said, I'm doing my best. So yeah, it's just another amazing book of these cute, adorable creatures. And they do show you like how to color. It's very common. Chapter 1, and then it goes through the story. So right away, a beautiful double page spread. And we go from there with these 5 bears. They're so cute. I think this page would be so fun to test, like different mediums that you want to try in the book, since it's like an art page. That would be really cool. So yeah, it just looks like these 5 bears hang out with each other throughout the story, help each other do stuff, and just go on adventures. I love these double pages. They're absolutely beautiful. I love that a lot. I know I'm further back on the scenes, but it's to get to the whole page too. So it might be a little tricky to see. And then chapter 2. These little mushroom houses. I love this train page. I love all the details. All the details in this page. It just makes me so excited to color. And then this one, I'm not as thrilled to color, but I am one who definitely would want to color every single page in every single coloring book I have, no matter what. Like, I don't know why. I don't feel like so turned off by it. Like it would be a drag. There's always a point in time where I feel like doing something. So there's going to be a point in time where I feel like coloring something small and simple for the day, and it'll suffice. And then other days I'll want to attack a whole double page spread like that and not get it done in one day, but at least start it. So going on to chapter 3. Just following these bears. Again, I don't have it translated, so it looks like they're having a party. Celebration. I don't have experience with coloring food. Happy, happy, happy. Wow. Oh my gosh, that's so great. Oh, and they're tuckered out. There we go, bedtime. So, bonus. So this is again the front page of the book, but it's as a double spread here. And oh, you get a floor plan and more bonus. So you get signs, and it looks like the town. That is really cool. And then the little thumbnails. And that's it. So next up, I did end up getting this one here. It was very hard to pick. But I got Journey Through a Fairy Tale with Little Friends in the Forest by Mikiko Anatome. Yeah, it was very hard to pick because it did make a difference on shipping for sure. But like I said, on Pomodore's website, it was the best shipping that I found between Etsy. She was the cheapest seller on Etsy, but shipping was still really bad. And she beat Amazon Japan as well. And I keep saying she, I don't know. I should say they. So it was very hard to choose from all the books because you can't go overboard or you're going to be paying an arm and a leg for your books to get there. So I was really hooked on the idea of coloring fairy tales, especially with Jordy Colors hashtag. She has her Color the Fairy Tales hashtag, and I didn't really have much to go off of, so I was stretching it a bit to try to participate. But I said, well, I need some fairy tale books, so I ended up getting this one, and it is so cute. I love the images where it looks like they're in frames. I really, really do enjoy that. All the flowers. I think it's funny, every time I see a flower, I want to color it now. And in the beginning of my coloring journey, I was like, no, I'm not a flower person. I don't want to color flowers. And now every single flower is like, I want to color that. And the mushrooms. I love these little mushroom houses. So you have the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Some of them I can pick out, like Hansel and Gretel with the candy house. And some of them are beyond me. I can't figure it out. It looks like Wizard of Oz, Jack and the Beanstalk. If you know, you know. And if you don't know, you don't know. Looks like Arabian Nights. Here, I'm not sure about this one. The carousel makes me think of Mary Poppins, but nothing else jives with that. So we got a little circus. This looks so fun. I do find myself drawn to like pattern pages. Oh, we got a race, a burger shop, popcorn. Oh, I love this. The Halloween pages. Yes. So sweet. And a pirate ship. So even though they're like fairy tales, they're still... Oh, Alice in Wonderland. Yes. Love that. So I try to figure them out, but I don't know. Especially the foreign fairy tales, I'm not going to know. The Little Mermaid, possibly. I'm not sure. Oh, I guess Cinderella. And the bonus section. It's just so fun that it says bonus. It makes you feel like you're special. You get extra pages to color. Another bonus, and then the front page here to color, and then the thumbnails, which they might be called something else. I call them thumbnails because that's just what they make me think of. But yeah, so I've had these books for about a month or two now, and I just have not had the time to put them up on video. So this was another one that I got. Let's Go Traveling with Mild Mouse Yuri by Mikiko Anatome. But I have already flipped through these books, of course, the second that I got them, and I think I might have a clip of that. I had to do a silent clip, I think, of me unboxing because I was standing here talking with my fiance at the time. So I think I was standing here talking. I was like, oh, well, I'll just mute the video and I'll show the unboxing. So maybe I'll add that to the end of this video if I still have it. I might have deleted it. because I was like, nobody needs to see me open up a box. But these are just so sweet. I love the art style in this. Now the ink looks a little bit more on the gray, almost even like a purple hue to it, but definitely lighter than black. I love all the details that go into these pages and all the cute characters. It's so fun. And of course I was back and forth on which ones to get. Here's summer season. So it might be split up season wise. I haven't been paying attention because I'm talking. I love these pages where they're boxed out and then they have a little image on the side instead of it being a full page on the side and then a little image in the middle here. I like that. It just makes you feel like you get more to color that way. So this is interesting. Yeah, this background is definitely very light. It's not black. But these are sweet. I definitely love this boxed in, because sometimes when you get an image like this, you're not really sure what to do with it. You could color the image and just leave it, or you have to think of how to frame it in. A lot of us, I feel like, do circles, but then there are so many ways, a bunch of different ways to tackle that. So it could be fun and experimental, or to some it might be stressful. I don't know what to do with all the space. So it is nice to have the images where it frames it for you. So sweet. Looks like autumn. Again, I'm still not paying attention because I'm talking. Pumpkins. Happy Halloween. There you go. And winter season. There we go. I caught that one. So you have a little advent here. Advent calendar. Setting up the tree. Christmas shopping. Not like it used to be. Everything's... A lot of things are done online now. So crafting up a storm before Christmas and passing out all the handmade goodies. I love that. It's just so sweet. Oh, that's so cute. All his stuff around him then. All right, and that was that book. So we have the thumbnails in the back. And that's that one. Next up, I did end up getting Leon's Journey. So I was so excited to pick this one up. I think I got it maybe the day... Is this Kaneko? Yes, this has to be Kaneko Igusa. And I probably say that wrong. Kaneko Igusa. Kaneko Igusa. I don't know. Leon's Journey. I flipped through this book so many times, and I watched so many flip throughs for this book. It is absolutely gorgeous, and I definitely needed it. It was a necessity. They're just so good. You know what I mean? The images are just so beautiful in every way, and this cat with its attitude is hilarious. This book makes me laugh. It puts me in awe of the artistry. All the line work is just so beautiful, well thought out. The views, the perspectives. I love the little framed images. I think a lot of us were saying that we enjoyed that about this book. I love this. They're like tassels mixed with flowers with the hummingbirds. So beautiful. And the puppies, I do like that they're the little puppy dogs. So absolutely stunning work. I do have one other book by them, and it's the Symphony of Cute Animals, and I still have yet to color in that one, which is sad. I can only picture myself coloring in all of these books with colored pencil. This is the one. This is the one. It's so funny. I love it. But yeah, I can't see myself going in here with anything else besides colored pencil. It just feels like that's the mood and the vibe for the book that you need to have. So, autumn collection. This one was always interesting to me, to see the fruits on the hot air balloon like that. Very different, and I love that. The little pig. I love pigs. I want a pet pig so bad. In my house. I want a pet pig in my house. Could be a teapot pig. It could be a potbelly pig. I don't care. Let's just see this massive giant pig walking around the house. They're just so cute. That's my favorite emoji, is the pig snout emoji. They're so sweet. I do enjoy this, but I'm not sure how to approach it. So we'll see what happens. I love this page with the book open and everything coming out of it. And there we have it. So some postcards too in the back, but it's on that cyan paper. So that's kind of cool. That's different. Love that. Leon's Journey. So a lot of you probably already saw that. Then I got some of these books here. I think the next, let me see. Yeah, 3 books are by Aikawa Sora. And this one I have down as Flowers and Pathways Found, Flowers and Pathways Around the World. That's the front page. I forgot to show you, because I wanted to show you the front pages of these, because we never really get to see them. But they are cool, and you could color them if you wanted to. But then you would just be coloring it again here if you really wanted to. Looks like we have the thumbnails in the front, and then it goes through the book. I just loved how it took you through to like a lot of different places. So this one's England. And it just takes you through, and it's like you're going on your own little adventure. Like, this is the adventure for you to go on. And I just love that. The paper feels extremely smooth. So if I were to approach this with colored pencil, I feel like it definitely would be difficult. Here's Germany. So beautiful. I feel like it would be very difficult to lay down, because as soon as you put something into the tooth of the paper, it's done for, and it's so smooth. It's almost like it has no tooth at all. Switzerland. So stunning. So I don't know. I think that would be my main concern with this book, at least, is how smooth this paper is. I would maybe test it with water-based markers. France. And every page is just so stunning with these different flowers. I love this one, the Netherlands. You have the tulips with the windmill. The shoes, I love the shoes. It's just so sweet, it's so perfect. Sweden, Finland, Russia, with the stacking dolls. Nesting dolls, maybe. I could have said that wrong. Peru, I love these. Could be llamas or what's the other one that looks like llamas? I always get them mixed up. Canada. Hawaii. Look at that turtle. Tahiti. Vietnam. So beautiful. I love the styles. China. Japan. Dun, da, da, da. You just have this puppy. That's so great. Yeah, so a bunch of a bunch of different places to go on an adventure in this book. That's so fun. So I did get that one. The next one that I got, again, is same illustrator, Aikawa Sora. And this one is Island Flowers and Pathways Around the World. So I think the last one I had was just flowers and pathways around the world. And then this one is specifically islands. So we'll see, because I think there were a couple, I don't know. I felt like I saw some in here that weren't islands, but I could be wrong. So I don't know. I don't know which one I like more, and I suppose that's why I got both of them. I was trying to decide on one or the other. Now, I'm not as familiar with these places, so I'm not even going to say them. Because I don't, Jamaica, I know. But, yeah, look at that. That is just so cool. I love that. The elephant. And I love these framed in pictures. I love that. That's so fun. Sri Lanka, Bahamas, the piggies. So this was, this page here and this page here were the two pages that were displayed. When you get the book, these are the pages that come with it. And as soon as I saw the pigs in the water, I was like, I need this book. Don't show me any other pages. You show me the pigs. I want it. So that's what happened there. But very satisfied. I love these birds and the trees. And the turtle. Look at this. And I do enjoy this. It's very refreshing because you hardly get to color an actual turtle or tortoise, whichever this may be, without, you know, cities or trees coming out of its back. So it's so nice to see that. You get to actually color a turtle. I heard somebody else say that too. They found a turtle in their book, and it's like, it's an actual turtle. You get to color it. Look at how cute that Toto is. Madagascar. And some under the sea. I love how it's mixed with the flowers. That is so cool. Easter Island. This is beautiful. I love the jewels hanging down like it's the Northern Lights. Absolutely beautiful. When I saw this page for the first time, I was so confused on what was happening. I didn't understand it, and it took me so long to understand that this was an outfit. I guess I didn't see the person's shoes right away, and I was just so stuck on what this could be. So I have a laugh now every time I see that book. Because like I said, I take these off the shelf and I flip through them quite often. And I feel like that's what a lot of us do. We love flipping through our books. Next one I got by Aikawa Sora. I'm really sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Flower Path of Cats and Cute Friends. So I just thought this one was so super sweet. And this one has tooth to the paper, so this one's good. Look at that double page spread. Oh my gosh. I just want to get at it. It's so beautiful. I really do enjoy this book a lot. And the little cat going out the door. Again, the double page. I really enjoy that. So this one was a must-have. Here's another double. Another double. Are they all double? Kind of. This one not really. Not so much. But I really do enjoy the fact that you get to color these nice big pages. I love double page spreads. Have I colored one yet in my coloring journey? No, I have not. Thanks for asking, but I haven't. We're getting there. We're getting there. And you know what? It's really not an intimidating thing for me. I think I think with a lot of us, I think this one might be my favorite page in this book. So cute. Oh my gosh. But I think with a lot of us, possibly, maybe, for me, it's definitely like a numbers thing. I definitely feel, I feel successful or gratifying. It's gratifying to hear that you got a certain number of pages colored by the end of every month. But I'm really trying to get away from that because that is one thing that is deterring me from coloring double page spreads. If I wasn't concerned about how many pages I got done at the end of every month, I would definitely take my time and love to sit down and do this, no matter how long it takes. It is absolutely beautiful and it deserves all the love and attention. So, I also do think it's a little bit funny in a way where if this was one page and you would want to color it, you would. But just because there's one more page next to it that continues the page, a lot of people are intimidated by that. So I'm not intimidated. Oh, the red panda. Look at that, so cute. I love the perspective of the birds looking down at the cat. These images are just so sweet. I'm obsessed. I love this book so much. Out of the three with the pathways and islands and all that, this one's my favorite, for sure. I could have been satisfied with this, but I had to get the other book because there were pigs in water. That just sounds so funny. Had to get the pigs in water, but this is just so sweet. It's like delicate, it's graceful, it's a place where I want to be. It's time that I want to spend here, you know? It's very refreshing and relaxing to look at it. And I could feel like this would take away a lot of stress at the end of a long day, to just get lost in this peace and serenity. Yeah. Oh, it's just so beautiful. So, I kind of forget the direction that I was going with what I was saying about double page spreads, but basically I think it's mainly the fact that, you know, I want to get X amount of pages colored by the end of the month. This is what I have planned. And if I sat down to do a double page spread, it would take up a lot of my month. So what if I only get 3 pages colored, that kind of thing. But you can't look at it that way. Here's some postcards. I love that. This is really thick paper. Oh my gosh, look at this. It's tiny. Look at this. What in the world? You gonna come in here and color that? I don't know if it's gonna focus at all. Look at that. Guys, it is tiny. Look, this is my thumbnail. It's like the size of the deer. This is my thumbnail. Oh my gosh, that is so tiny. I'm just gonna color that. I don't know. Challenge accepted. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Oh, they got the red panda up there too. Oh, and the owl. I have to color these now. That is so sweet. And there's the birds looking down at the cat. So sweet. That is really awesome. So yeah, I love this book. Look at that. I just want to get lost right there. Please lose me. Oh my goodness. No, I'd want to come back eventually. This is the next one that I got. I kept seeing this everywhere and I was like, nah, I'm not going to get it. No, I'm not going to get it. No, let me see one more flip through. Secret Invitations. And what do I have? This was translated, this up here on the website. I didn't personally translate this, from a coloring book of cute forest animal friends. And I don't have who it's by, which means it wasn't on the website either. So I'm not exactly sure. And by the way, if you are watching this entire video, you are seeing every single page in the book. I'm not skipping any pages. So I am doing full flip throughs of every single book. I don't know how long I've been going, and I'm not really trying to rush at all. I'm having fun. And this is what I do. This is what I do. I come up here and I flip through my books. That's what you're supposed to do. I love the perspective of this. Look at that. Absolutely love this so much. It reminds me of that one page that, oh my gosh, Kirby Roseanne's did for the Dark Fairy Tales. I think it was Jack and the Beanstalk, maybe, where it goes across the page horizontally. I could be wrong on that, but I just thought it was so cool the way that that page was drawn, and same in this book. I do love this page. All the strawberries, and they're all collecting. So I did listen once again to Jess at Coloring Bumblebee when she did her flip through of this book, going through, getting ready for this party. You get the invitation. Here's the invitation. Everybody's coming together, pulling it all together, getting the invites out, getting ready for the party, and then have the big celebration at the end of the book. So it is just really sweet to go through here. I love these bubbles, just random bubbles. I'm going throughout the page there. Oh, there we go. Not so random anymore. They're playing in the water. But yeah, so sweet. I was definitely going back and forth on whether or not I was going to get this. I think it was mainly the party scenes in the back of the book that really made me want to color it. At first I was thinking I don't want to color 1,000 mice everywhere. And they're kind of like mice mixed with squirrels, mixed with chipmunks possibly. These are definitely squirrels. They have the big bushy tails. But yeah, I had to make that decision because it is more fun, in my opinion, to see cats on coloring pages or flowers a bunch of times. But I wasn't sure how I would feel about the mice. And that is another big reason why I don't have a lot of, well, I don't have any Morgan O'Brien books. So, because I wasn't sure how I would feel about coloring Matchstick Mouse over and over and over again, or Annie Day over and over and over again, or Mr. Fogarty by R.J. Hampson. Like, I don't know how I would feel about that, so I haven't gotten those books. Oh, look at this. That is so fun at the back of the book. Yay, party! I love this. So, yeah, so I did end up getting it because of those party scenes at the back. I just flipped right through them. They just look so fun. They all look so happy. They're all having a great time. I love the perspective of this page as well. Animal party! So I thought it was really sweet. And the more and more I saw it, I was like, well, there are a bunch of different animals. It's not just a bunch of mice. You know, we have a turtle, a dog, and a horse right here in a shop, you know, naturally. So I did decide to get the book, and I'm very happy about it. I love these pages. They're just so fun, and I think it's the idea of getting ready for a party. It's just exciting. And I did get an Eerie book. I went through a bunch of different options as far as Eerie went, and I landed on, again, the fairy tales. What does this translate to? Eerie's World, Fairy Tales, and Beyond. That's what it said on the website. I did not personally translate this. But yeah, I wanted another one because I do have her Romantic Tales, the second, what is it? The second book? Is that what it is? Romantic Country, I think. Second tale, second book. So I do already have that, but when I saw the pages, I didn't see a flip through of this book. I just saw some of the blank images posted with the sale of the book. And I really, really enjoyed it. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to get this one. I'm going to get the fairy tales. That way I have options. If I don't feel like coloring the other fairy tales book with the animals, I have this fairy tales book with the humans. And I'm really happy with that decision because this is just so fun. Look at her hair. Ah, that's so awesome. I feel like mine's getting to that point. I need a haircut. But yeah, it's very sweet. And I do have Carby Roseanne's Dark Fairy Tales book. So I have those fairy tale options too. So this is just so cute. That's Thumbelina for sure. I'm still trying to figure these all out. I don't think I can. This makes me think of Frozen, but I doubt it is. It's probably something to do with Snow Queen. I think, like, I remember hearing something about that, maybe. I don't know. Maybe making things up. So, I love and adore this page so much. I'm very excited to color it. I have a few lanterns myself that look very similar to this. And I adore the bright colors that you get out of it that shine on the wall. Oh my gosh, I just really love that. I was trying to decorate my house in a bohemian style, and I only got a couple things, so it's not like decked out or anything. Alice in Wonderland, of course. But I did get like a couple things, and I love my couple things, and most of the things are lanterns. But it's just so fun. I love bright colors. They just make me really happy, so yeah. I don't know what this is. Oh my goodness. What is that? I don't know. I don't know that one. The Wizard of Oz. That's sweet. This is cool too. You get all the witches. That's really neat. I don't know what this is. What's stuck in the ground here? That thing is huge. Is that a carrot? I don't know. I like trying to figure them out. It's fun. I think I heard about this one too. That looks like the Chinese calendar. I mean, it makes complete sense. It is. I love the details in this. So you have everything like mixed together. This makes me think of Belle from Beauty and the Beast because she's reading a book, but it could be something different. This just makes me think of Robin Hood. This is Cinderella, Pinocchio, Little Mermaid. It's just what it makes me think of. I mean, they're educated guesses, but I could be wrong. There are a lot of similarities in certain fairy tales. So, and we get, what are these? Maybe these are bookmarks? Possibly, because it's not in the shape of a postcard. I wonder what those are. Maybe they're just supposed to be fun little colorings. Alice in Wonderland. Ah, cool. So that was it. That was the last book that I got for the Japanese books. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And I don't think I'm going to be getting any more because after I got these, I felt very overwhelmed, especially because of wanting to color every single page in every single book that I have. And there are a lot of double page spreads in here, so I have a lot of work in front of me. I adore these books so much. I know there's always going to be new ones, but I think I have, now it's not turned into like the fear of missing out on new books, it's the fear of missing out in coloring the books that I already have. So I think I'm kind of glad that I turned it into that perspective, because I'll definitely be going through these hopefully pretty heavily, and filling up the pages with lots of color. So that's it. That's all I have for you. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you have any of these books yourself. I don't know if I want to do a putty color in any of these books, only because I know I want to take my time in these. Like I said, I want to do most of these pages with colored pencil and just enjoy my time in them. There's absolutely no rush to complete a page in any of these, only a rush to get started. So let me know what you think, and which one here was your favorite. I don't know, it's pretty hard to say. Leon's journey is absolutely spectacular, and I do really enjoy this book too. It's tough. It's probably between these two, and they're actually very similar with the cats going on little journeys. So I don't know. I also really enjoy the polar bear on his journey too. So I think those are my top 3 out of them all, but I absolutely adore every single one of them. So like I said, thanks for hanging out, and I hope you have a great and colorful day. Bye.